All right. Hello, gamers. Welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk. And today, we have got another spooky game from MUKTOBER. This one is called Dead Take. Supposedly around 4 hours long. Going to try to knock the whole thing out this evening. And for those of you who wish to join me for the ride, this one reads, Find your missing friend. Uncover the secrets within, brave a luxurious and haunting mansion in Dead Take, a first-person psychological horror crafted by Surgent Studios. I don't even remember who sent me this. One of you guys gifted this to me. I did see that the voice actor behind Asterion from Baldur's Gate 3 is in it, so there's at least one very sexy voice in here, and a couple of others as well. So, we're going to jump into this, and we are going to see what we think. As a side note, over the last couple days, we have had a lot of technical difficulties. I spent like 5 hours yesterday tackling them, hoping everything's okay right now. If you see any problems, please let me know. Mainly talking to the YouTube side, but either side, really. If you see any problems, let me know. Pocket Pair is the publisher, same Pocket Pair as Pal World. Weird. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't done any research on that. Let's see. Does it launch it? There we go. It's taking a minute. Surgent Studios. Pocket Pair Publishing. Hey, Effie. This game contains light patterns and flashing lights that may be harmful for certain individuals. If you have a history of epileptic seizures, consult a doctor before use. Certain patterns may trigger... Oh, okay, the rest doesn't matter. This game is a work of fiction. Uses an autosave feature. Do not shut down the game when you see this icon. For the best experience, use headphones. Everyone put your headphones on. Alright, hang on. Let me change to a game capture here. Okay. Volume's okay. We'll see if it stays that way. Hang on, let me check a couple things here. WASD, shift to run, left click to interact. 1 for flashlight, 2 for UV flashlight, I for inventory, P for pause. Display. We can turn on VSync if we feel that we need to. Audio. Maybe turn that down a touch. Do they, let me see. We'll leave that on for now. They have subtitles? Yes, they do have subtitles. Okay, people always ask me for subtitles. Alright, new game.
Hey, Vinny?
Hey, Vinny, it's me, your cousin.
Hey, man. It's Chase. Can you answer the phone, please?
Mouse sensitivity is pretty high. Interact.
Vinny, you're scaring me, man. Are you at Duke's? Is Duke with you? Answer your phone. Please.
The Last Voyage. View note. On behalf of Duke Kane, we are delighted to invite you to a private party celebrating the beginning of the production of The Last Voyage. Saturday, October 23rd, 1930 till late, semi-formal. Kindly RSVP by Saturday, October 9th to productions.com. No +1s, photo ID will be required. Signed NDAs will be required before entry is permitted. Vinnie Monroe. Okay.
Vinny, get out of there, please. Just pick up. God damn it. Don't believe what he says, Vinny. Duke is... Please, answer your fucking phone!
So am I Vinny? And I've gone missing? Asterion! Whoa, what's up? Woo!
Hi, my name is Chase Lowry, 6'3", Los Angeles.
That was loud.
Just want to say I'm really excited to get to audition for the part of Willie in your upcoming project. It's incredibly exciting, so thank you. Yeah, the question. What have I been up to recently? I've been auditioning a lot, some great opportunities, meeting some amazing teams and directors. And overall, although it hasn't worked out here and there and I've had some clashes, you know how it goes, I feel I've really grown a lot in this season. Well, it's just made me hungrier than ever. So, let's get started.
Vinny, I'm outside Duke's place. I'm outside. I'm coming for you.
Amazing graphics. Yeah, that human we just saw, that was like Unreal Engine. I didn't expect that to work. Okay. So looks like we need like an electronic key card or something. Non-disclosure agreement for private residence of it. Oh, it's an NDA. Okay. Well, what's an NDA? NDA is like, we're about to show you something super secret, but you can't tell anyone. And if you do tell someone, since you signed this, we can sue the hell out of you. Let's see. Ribbon Party, guest list. Vinny VIP, Harry VIP, Carlisle V VIP, Zara VIP. If Frank appears, deny entry. Duke Kane, Hollywood's most feared kingmaker. You found a key fob. Blank. Okay. I'm guessing we put the key fob down and then we're gonna like put a code on it. Instructions. Place key fob on docking station, enter the frequency, press upload. Okay. We need to learn the frequency. Today's frequency is 320. Remember, always the first 2 digits of the Kane estate. Eh! First 2 digits of the Kane estate. Does it have the number of the place written outside? Like the mailbox? Maybe the flyer? 5167 Hollywood Hills. Alright, so let's say 51.320? Aha! I'm a genius! Alright. Good thing the guard station was unlocked. Easy. Just a little crime before bedtime. Wait, what is that? You have unread messages. Duke, Chase Lowry, it's Duke Kane.
Chase Lowry. It's Duke Kane, executive producer of Lamplight Productions. You're the boy who sent me some material, your headshot, your audition take. I remember it. You looked vulnerable. That's rare, Chase. See, your friend Vinny. Vinny, he just plays a part. But you, I think I want you for Willie. As you know, he's the lead role, the soul of The Last Voyage. I think you might just have that kind of soul, Chase. Loyal, trusting, malleable. So come to me. We should meet. Get close. Let me understand you. All of you. Don't keep me waiting.
What are these others? Lena. Hey Lena, tried calling, but I know you're busy. Any luck with casting sweeps? Hey Lena, called again. Tried to drop by, but Karen said you're out at lunch. Lena, drop me a call when you can, please. Just wondering if you ever heard back from the casting sweep. Hi, Chase. Been super busy. You know how it is. I'm still pitching you as always, but no bite on the bait yet. I'll keep you posted if anything comes up. We'll find something for an actor of your caliber, I'm sure. Hey, honey. Dad said you were doing really well with the auditions, so keep me posted if you hear anything. Great. I told the girls at the salon that you were going to be the next big thing. They said you were always so good at the high school plays, which you really were. Call me when you get a moment. Love you. XOXO. Marcus. Good to talk with you earlier, Chase. Remember what I said? Winning is a serious affair. You see what there are sharks in the water. Are you going to be a guppy or a shark? I want to be the person that gets you winning. I've helped many men in your same position. With me, you'll never worry about money and women again. If you want a further consultation, call me and we'll arrange payment and future sessions. Vinny. Deleted. Vinny, where are you, bud? I'm on my way to come find you. Entered the mansion. There's a party and they didn't even invite me, chat. What the heck? Okay. Got a parking garage and a coat room and a main room. $19.95 Scar Lindholm. VIP list. The NDAs. The flyer. 1989 Jonas Feldman. 1984 Elena Neretti. Okay. Dude, is the whole floor marble? That's kind of insane. Hillary Repairs service log. Customer Gus Calandro, on behalf of Duke Kane, issue Halvac reported as rattling during vacuum cycle, keeps banging into the walls. Work status not started. Location darkroom. Darkroom safe light gone missing. New safe light required. Location projection room. Projector reported to be malfunctioning. Unable to play videos without severe stuttering or glitches. Ordered new integrated image processor. Complex issue. Is this like how to empty a Roomba? Halvac. Okay, so Halvac is like a Roomba. It wasn't me, it was the one-armed man. Ah, I'm sorry. Alright, so that car doesn't like me. Evening, Mug and Chat. Hi, Jinxie. Alright, main room. Everyone, the life of the party is finally here. So I guess my invitation got lost in the mail. Duke Kane, director, producer, visionary. Where the frame ends, the story begins. Come on, guys. Y'all know I don't like surprises. Come on out. I think that's the projector room. Wait, what? There's like mannequins in there or something. I don't need another game of spooky mannequins, chat. I'm done with spooky mannequins. No spooky mannequins, please. Woo! I'll come back to that. Gotta finish up one room before we go to the next one. Wait, what did that say? Tree of Resilience. Let it be known that when the storm rages, we do not bend, we do not break. We endure no matter the cost. I mean, that tree is inside. I don't think it's got a lot of resistance to it. Probably poor root structure. Spencer Nocturne. I'm guessing these are videos or movies he's made. Developing step by step. Wash, develop, stop, fix, wash. Okay. USB digitizer. Turns film into USB. Okay. So if we find a film reel, there's a room that can turn the film into a USB stick. You found a media flash drive. Victoria Cross. Chase Lowry. Gail Mandy. Subject, Chase Lowry, submission for the last voyage, Willie. Dear Gail Mandy, I've spent my whole life chasing ghosts. The greats, the ones who leave something indelible behind, and no one has loomed larger in my mind and my career and my understanding of the industry than Duke Kane. His films don't just entertain, they carve into you, drag you under, leave you gasping. They show you things that you were afraid to admit were real. Which brings me to The Last Voyage. I read the script, I let it stain my hands. Willie isn't just a role, he's a fever. A wound that never quite closes. And I know without hesitation that I am meant to play him. This isn't just another job, this is the one. I have attached my audition tapes, raw, unfiltered, no vanity, just the work. Just Willie. Just the kind of performance I know Duke demands. Vulnerable, violent, utterly real. I don't just want this part, I need it. I'm ready to go under for this film. Deeper than ever before. If Duke wants blood, I'll bleed. If he wants a ghost, I'll vanish. Just let me prove it. Thank you for your time. I look forward to the opportunity to speak further. Sincerely, Chase Lowry. Dang. We were laying it on thick. Vinnie Monroe. Chase Lowry. See Zara for Garion. No excuses, no delays. If she's no good, I'll know. If you fight me on this, I'll know that too. Make it happen. Signed, D. We're doing something right. For all the talk of progress, some casting offices still operate like relics of a bygone era. Closed doors, whispered deals, and a select few pulling the strings. Actors are sent chasing ghosts, auditioning for roles already promised, while others are plucked from obscurity for reasons that have nothing to do with talent. Lamp black casting, a rising force in the industry, has been the subject of quiet murmurs. Actors left in the dark, roles reshuffled at the last minute, and names appearing on short lists without ever stepping into the room. Some call it instinctual casting, others call it something else. We're doing something right. Where's the unread message? Harry Dufresne Snake. What? The Last Voyage. Willie, Vinny, excellent take, first choice. Chase, cold cover letter, was not invited, denied, flag to Duke, there is a leak. Gareth Rhodes, strong presence, lacks depth in later scenes. Elliot, too controlled, needs rawness. So I was not invited. Samir, visually interesting, but voice is too flat. Marion, Victoria Cross, fine takes, Duke's first choice. Riley, too theatrical, over-rehearsed. Ava, strong read, but lacks chemistry. Additional note, Zara, no tape, requested for part, female ship hand, ha ha ha, flag to Duke. Is there anything on the back of this? No. Laia Kane, my love for movies grew with you. Moved to coat check. Something scratched out there. So maybe that was one of the paintings I saw in the coat check. Leah Kane Theater. Due to heightened security during tonight's party, the movie theater facilities are to be locked. Today's key code is the stamped date of the former Miss Kane's caricature. Do not share this key code with any guest without approval from Mr. Kane. Miss
I was
Kane's
going to make yet
caricature.
another lame joke by saying we need all the spooky mannequins, but I misspelled mannequins as mannequins because I'm dumb and can't spell. I thought it looked wrong, but the autocorrect didn't redline it and I was confused. Turns out mannequins are a type of bird. Hashtag learned something new.
Pretty sure this painting is different than what it was earlier. I'm guessing this is it. 1989? Mannequins. $1989. Thank you, Bahamut. Both for the bits and for the facts.
You know.
Lamp Black Productions. Yeah. I think the film reel is messed up and needs to be fixed.
You know.
Error, projector not functional, replacement parts needed. Editorial notes, balance is key, good and evil, right and wrong, night and day, etc. The scene will swallow the moon, but I don't know if he's got the balls for this. Color grading needs work. Color grading needs work again. We're misleading the audience and it's not brave enough. More fear, more cowardice. Mind Palace 1, 2, and 3.
Duke, good news. The studio wanted to give you Splice. Looks like Splice, but it's pronounced Splice, apparently. New state-of-the-art AI edition. Anyways, the studio got a deal to beta it. Simply put clips you like in the tracks, and it'll cook up something nice for you. Cheaper than an editor, but expensive as hell. Now don't share it, or the studio will have my ass. Anyways, have fun. Oh, the version you got isn't compatible with all file types. You'll figure it out. Good luck.
Urgent. Architectural concerns regarding build at 11 Vancrest. Duke, I'm writing this with the full awareness that I may be removed from this project after hitting send, but I can't in good conscience stay silent any longer. The structural requests you've made for the 5167 Hollywood Hills estate have crossed from eccentric into something I don't even have a name for. I've designed panic rooms, underground vaults, soundproof chambers, but what you're asking for now, this isn't safety, this is concealment. The sheer number of hidden corridors, false walls, inaccessible chambers, paired with the removal of all these features from the official blueprint, sets off every alarm I've got. If something goes wrong in that place, if someone gets hurt or worse, I could be held liable. You know that, right? You know what that means. You said discretion, you said secrecy, but you didn't say why, and at this point, I don't want to know. I just need it on record that I warned you, that I asked for this to be reviewed, and that the design as it currently stands doesn't feel ethical or legal or remotely safe. I'm officially requesting the board review the plans, and if they don't, I'll have to walk and maybe make some calls. We've got secret rooms here. Vinny's driver's license is here. Chase Lowry, spent my, I think she's only for, okay, that's the email. Okay, so this place, that's the save button. So this is different things I have found show up on this board. The Monroe mystique. Vinnie Monroe walks into the hotel lounge like he's unaware the entire room has already noticed him. A paradox of effortless charm and calculated grace. The kind of man who could make a tailored suit look casual and a basic tee feel like high fashion. It's unsettling, really, how someone can look this good in person. And trust me, he's aware of the effect. I swear I don't think about it that much, he says, flashing a disarming grin through the glint in his eye betrays him. It's flattering, of course. The whole thirst trap thing is weird, but I'm just here to act. Here to act, sure, but Hollywood has other plans. In the span of just 2 years, Monroe has skyrocketed from a supporting role in an indie darling to a full-blown leading man, with murmurs of the next big thing surrounding his every move. His upcoming project, a still undisclosed film, rumored to have Duke Kane's fingerprints all over it, has already sent the industry into speculation overdrive. Duke doesn't just cast talent, he anoints legends. I really can't say much about it, Monroe teases, leaning back, stretching out, the kind of effortless confidence that makes you forget whatever question you're about to ask. But it's something different, a challenge. That's what excites me most. I get it. I'd probably think the same if I wasn't me. Nepotism. But make it work. Of course, Monroe's rise hasn't been without its critics. With a last name like Monroe, comparisons to his father, legendary Hollywood producer Alton Monroe, were inevitable. Some whisper nepotism, but if he's bothered, he doesn't show it. I get it, he says with a shrug. I'd probably think the same thing if I wasn't me, but no one sees the rejections. The times I auditioned under a fake name just to see if I'd get the call back, I've had to prove myself too. And prove himself he has. His latest performance in The Hollow Sun stunned audiences, a gritty, feverish portrayal that silenced any critics still clinging to the nepotism card. Al Monroe, for his part, remains a looming shadow, though Vinnie insists his father's influence was always more personal than professional. He taught me to work, to earn it. He didn't hand me a career, he handed me a work ethic. I try not to think about surpassing anyone. But what happens when a star rises too fast, when the heat of a meteoric ascent starts melting the wax? Vinnie Monroe is now being mentioned in the same breath as Hollywood's most bankable leading men, some of whom spent over a decade clawing for the recognition he's earned in just 2 years. How does that feel? Monroe hesitates. Then, with a careful exhale, I try not to think about surpassing anyone. That's dangerous. I just want to keep working, keep surprising people, maybe even surprising myself. Humble, measured, whether it's genuine or just part of the charm is a mystery I'm too entranced to solve. But one thing is clear, Hollywood isn't just obsessed with Vinnie Monroe, it's possessed by him, and I can't say I blame them. Okay. And that just appeared right there. Hold on, I want to turn off the, what is it, screen shake. It's annoying. No, that's not even what's causing it, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Got a screwdriver. Falcon Film and Media Invoice. One integrated image processor, $11,500. Location of receiving goods, garage storeroom. Projection maintenance. Okay, so garage storeroom, somewhere there, is the thing to fix the projector. Noisy. Okay. Nope, not there. Alright, here's the garage. Is that it? Alright, so I need a key for the storeroom. Is this alarm gonna go off again? No. Guess that was a one-time thing. I remember a bunch of keys in the coat check area. I wonder if any of them have become interactable. Oh wait, no, it wasn't the code check area. It was where I got the key fob, which was outside, and that's blocked to us now. Okay. Alright, keep going. Keep looking at other stuff. Haven't been over here yet. View note. The all-seeing eye for original screenplay is awarded to the freelancers Duke Kane Lampblack Productions. Chad, is the Eye of Janthier. We've all been wondering what happened to it. It's over here making movies. Conservatoire Award to Deep Calleth Unto Deep, original screenplay. Grand Prize for Original Screenplay Award to Ab Invito. Conservatoire Award to Spendthrift Nocturne, best film. The All-Seeing Eye for film of the... Okay, blah, 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 bunch of awards. Okay. Alright, that's locked. I'm just kidding. Elevator? Nope. What are those symbols? What was that? Oh, it's a Roomba. Storeroom key. Oh, I get it. The Roomba accidentally scooped up the storeroom key and was choking on it. The Sinner's Showcase. Duke Kane's gallery unveils the bargain. Hollywood's most enigmatic entertainment mogul, Duke Kane, has once again thrown open the gilded doors of his extravagant estate, revealing an art collection that blurs the line between opulence and obsession. This time, however, Kane isn't alone in his artistic endeavor. He has partnered with rising star MuKlukYoutube to create a provocative new piece that reimagines the classic tale of Dr. Faustus within the treacherous corridors of the film industry. Titled The Bargain, the artwork depicts a desperate Hollywood producer signing away his soul, not to the devil but to another producer. MuKlukYoutube, known for his stark and often unsettling portrayals of ambition, describes the piece as a reflection of the machine. We trade integrity for power, loyalty for leverage. In this town, you don't sell your soul, you pass it along. Kane, notorious for his elusive presence in the public eye, refused to comment on the collaboration, only offering a thin smile when pressed about its deeper meaning. MuKlukYoutube, however, was eager to elaborate. It's not just about Hollywood, it's about legacy, about the people we let shape our stories and the price we pay for it. Duke understands that better than most. The Rising Star. Does like a painting go here?
MUKTOBER.
Oktoberfest. Hey, what's up, Matty Man? The Dreamer. I don't think this is gonna work. No. Alright, so I think the storeroom key goes to that spot in the garage. Mambo's Rain VHS. Wait, my character's phone has an alert. Vinnie Monroe Yellow Bile. What the heck? Who is sending me these? It's like a name plus an insult. If Muck was a Pop-Tart, what kind of Pop-Tart would he be? I don't know. My go-to Pop-Tart is the brown sugar cinnamon ones. Alright, we're in the storeroom. Oh, there's ketchup everywhere. I need you to get rid of this, please. I didn't mean to do it. I just followed his direction. I didn't mean to hurt them. Not like that. I'm not into that. This could kill me, kill my career. Please help me. I got angry. They were saying stupid shit. I'm sorry. Make sure footage is saved. Add Vinny's name to the log. He's quite an angry boy, isn't he? Signed, D. So Vinny seems to have hurt some people. And... oh, there's the image processor. And Duke is maybe blackmailing him with it. Okay. I had to open inventory. I know. Vinnie Monroe, Yellow Bile. Vinnie Monroe, Best Boy. Vinnie Monroe, The Truth, Projector Room. Yeah, I already figured that part out. Or Vinny's getting framed. That too. It felt like the person who wrote the information that was on the front of the note was different from the person who wrote stuff on the back of the note. Oh! You can't do that. Dude, there's been no scares for 44 minutes. And then they ooga booga booga me. Oh my god. I should have known. I was like, man, who closed the door? This door was open when I left. I should have known it was gonna do something. God damn. Okay. Projector maintenance. Push down, flap, put in, new thingy, close flap. What? You don't want the integrated image processor? Eh? I am confused.
You know.
Take out old one? I'm not sure how besides clicking on it. Is it screwed in?
Hopper.
Okay, is that it? Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, can we see... Please return to the director's chair to resync the media center. Okay. Do you eat the Pop-Tarts frosting side up or down? Up. What kind of Neanderthal would do it frosting down? Alright, let's see if we fix this thing.
Roll sound.
Speed?
Camera. Oh, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah. Mark it.
Screen test. Scene 24A, take 1. Marker.
Vinny. Vinny. Do you know how important this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you do. So you wouldn't be here if you didn't. There are many men out there who would kill to be where you are, where you stand. Do you understand, Vinny? People would kill for this.
Yeah.
Jess?
No pressure.
Action.
Damn it, Marion, I'm trying to help you.
Help me how, Willie? By digging us all into a hole ain't nobody getting out of?
Patrick is planning on selling this boat out from under us. You think he's gonna give you something? He's gonna take his money and run up some... He's...
Anyone! Where's your fucking respect? Answer me!
It's mine. It's my phone. I'll get it.
No. Stay there. Just give me the phone. Give it to me. Keep fucking rolling! Thank you. Chase, who the fuck is Chase?
Chase, I don't know.
You don't know? Well, why is he saved on your phone if you don't know?
He's an actor. He's another actor, an acquaintance, you know. Fuck him.
Fuck it.
Yes. I'm working. He isn't. You know, got time to fucking call me.
What's your pin?
My pin?
Yeah.
In your mind raided my
Like
stream
you
with
fucking turn
6
your phone off.
viewers.
It's 4328.
What?
43.
Hey, Neuromind, thank you for the raid. Welcome. We are trying out a supposedly spooky game right now called Dead Take. It's a psychological game. Welcome to the stream. Thank you.
It's 4328.
Right.
4328. I feel like we're gonna need that later.
Yeah. Yes, you take. Fuck the board! Just cut it.
Okay, who is banging on the door? Alright, this might be about to jump scare us again. What? This is somehow worse. Oh, yeah! Oh no. Shield key. It's very Resident Evil. 4328. Do I need to write that down? Hang on a second. What was it? Vinny phone 4328 to unlock it. Alright, I wrote it down. Okay. Shield key. So where there's a shield key, there's probably a shield door or a shield lock. The question is where? Wait. Oh, that's the thing that turns film reels into USBs, so we saw that earlier. Who closed all of these doors? They were open when I came through here earlier. Text message.
The magic of cinema is that it lets us peel back the skin, see the marrow of a man.
The marrow.
What he hides, what he dreams. This kid, Vinny, they're throwing him at me like he's gold, but he's all surface, no weight. You got bones, Chase. I can feel them.
He feels my bones.
You're the one I chose. You're the one I want to build. Willie can be yours. So take your shot.
Shield key. Oh! Is this a baby monitor with a camera behind a mannequin that's staring at a crib? I like none of this. That is the biggest play button I've ever seen. Oh, this is a cassette tape player, I think. Wait, does he have a camera on his nose? I think that teddy bear has a camera on the nose. And it's facing the bed. An empty cassette case. Our friend Vinny's face. Is there a code on there? I need to learn to say goodbye. You're in the stars, you're in the sky, but when I close my eyes, you stay with me, you stay with me. A little angel now, a little angel now, a little angel now, a little angel now. I'll never know the truth you know. You broke my heart for all to see, but when I close my eyes, you stay with me, you stay with me. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, no, I don't see any numbers on here. Okay. It's 10:10 on the time on that thing. That seems kind of a stretch, but... yeah, that's not it. Hmm. $4328. Well, that was the code to unlock his phone. It'd be really stupid if that was the code here. Yeah, that's not it. I'm kind of glad that's not it, because that would make no sense. Yeah, oh, this guy's PIN number is genius. I'm going to copy it for my security system. So good. Is that a mountain? So there's a mountain door, an earth door, trophy door. It's a very Resident Evil mansion. Torch. Oh, this one's open. Hey Muk, just a quick hello and thank you for the motivation to start streaming and playing Guild Wars 2. What's up, Foborius? You're very welcome. I don't know exactly what I did, but I'm glad I helped in some way. I tried again today. I sat at this desk, pen shaking in my hand, and thought, just write his name. Just write it down, but I can't. My body won't let me. My mind won't let me. Donnie doesn't understand. He doesn't take anything seriously. He sits there with that hollow grin, that empty gaze, as if none of this is real. As if our son was just a passing dream and not a life we created, a life we lost. Father Emil Voss sees it too. He won't say it outright, but I can tell he's wary of Donnie. He watches him the way a doctor watches a patient who doesn't know he's sick. But Donnie knows. I see it in the way he avoids his bedroom, in the way he keeps the doors locked at night, in the way he refuses to say his name, just like me. So... They lost a child? That's gruesome. Why? Voyage for the Last Flyer. Wait, we've seen this bathroom before. At the beginning, when we were playing Vinny for a second. This is Vinny's wallet. Take his money. Take his money. Red Valley VHS tape. We got a message on our phone. Leah Kane, humorless. Victoria Cross, Vinnie Monroe, Harry DeFrost. Okay. Hold on. What is supposed to go here? Let's try everything. Imagine if the screwdriver had worked. Dude, this is not a bathroom. This is like a pool. And the attached changing room all in one. Good lord. Is that a picture of my character with pee stains all over it? With love, you pretentious piece of shit. Why don't they like me? Frank Gardu, Sanguine. The metal bars are a nice touch. That's the little windows. Man, he has all this money and he couldn't afford a shower. Oh wait, yeah, I did. It's over here. It's separate from the tub. Oh. Take back my words. A shower would make a mess. A little bit. We read that one. Back to this freaking creepy room. What do you want? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I don't have any cassette tapes to put in there. I have not found any cassette tapes. Is this the building I'm in right now? Oh wait, are these? Okay, I did. There's no crouch button. Am I supposed to check all of these? All right. Are these all empty cassette tape containers? Okay, no, I think these are all empty. Dude, someone get that baby, like, a cough drop. Good lord. Mike, would you be upset if I pointed out something that I saw earlier that might be super easy to miss? I would be extremely upset with you. Like, I don't think our relationship would ever be able to be repaired after that. It would just be over between us. Carmen Duval, 1948. Well, one of the doors opened with that 1989. So maybe the others? So 1984, 1948, 84, 48, 95. 84, 48, or 95. Let's try those. Bip, 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 bip. $1984, 1948, 1995. Nope, not any of those. Shut up, baby! Little Nightmares 3 just launched. Did I ever play 2? I need to check Mukluk Plays. I don't, it's been so long. All I remember is, you know, little girl in a raincoat, creepy powers and stuff. You did? Okay. So yeah, it's been so long, I barely remember it, but I remember I enjoyed it, so I'm totally down to play the third one. Wait, the store's unlocked now. I wonder if it's been unlocked, or... Okay, another bear camera. Guest. Welcome. As part of our tradition, we'd like to share a few of our favorite films with our most cherished guests. These 5 were carefully chosen by, scratched out, our little boy wonder. We hope they give you a glimpse into the heart of our family and what we hold dear. Before you head out, we'd really appreciate it if you could sign with your order, scratched out. Would have loved that. With warmth, the Kane family. So that's probably the baby they lost. Guess. Akazard the Third, Momos Rain, thank you so much for having us. Scratched out, wonderful. Akazard, what a hilarious idea. Thank you so much for this. A shame Duke wasn't around next time. My little angel, a beautiful way of keeping his memory alive. I'm so sorry for your loss, Leah. No stopping me. Okay. When I close my eyes, you stay with me, you stay with me. You cannot hide from me, mommy. Okay. So, the kid was the child of this famous film producer. And when they had guests, the kid would recommend them movies to watch. And they would thank the kid. But then the kid died, so it became painful for the parents to continue on with the tradition, I guess. For my little boy wonder, your memory will be cherished in film. Leah Kane. Oh, okay. So the VHS tapes we've got are like keys for this shelf. Okay. Alright. Okay, a couple of thoughts here. First, what tapes have I found? Red Valley and Mabambo's Rain. Two Akazard, 3 Mabambo's Rain. But this one says 1 Mabambo's Rain. This one says 1 Mabambo's Rain. This one says 3 Mabambo's Rain. Huh? The last one's in all caps. 2 Red Valley, 3 Mabambo. Let's try that one. 2... Red Valley, 3 Mabambo. So, assuming you have to have all the VHS tapes, we're missing 3 more for this puzzle. So he picks up Gideon's Bible. Wait, are you giving me the spoiler that I just told you not to give me? It's a song reference. It better be. You better be referencing songs harder than you've ever referenced them before. I'm gonna come for those kneecaps. Someone tell me what I've missed. We play an actor named Chase. Our friend Vinny came to this place to star in a movie and just stopped responding. We came here looking for him. The place is empty. It was owned by this very famous movie maker. He's like the Willy Wonka of making movies. You know, like everything he touches magic. But his house is a horror show. And we can't find anyone, and this elevator was open earlier. I wonder if it's open on the other floors now. And we're trying to find Vinny. And the house has puzzles as if it's a Resident Evil game. Oh, the bloody crib is gone. Where's the elevator? Hold on, I want to find the elevator in the basement. I think it's over here. Nope, no dice. I got 3 things to try. Is that one code? So mouse door needs a code, and then there was a door upstairs that needed a code. Oh my god. Alright, so this part you need a film reel for. What is this? Is this a light box? That's a light box. What is that? It's a camera. Where was that one board with all the clues on it? Is that through here? It's a diffuse LED array. You kids and your made-up words. So those are the things the game considers to be major clues.
Duke, good news. The studio wanted to gift you Splice. Looks like Splice, but it's...
Mind Palace. Can I pull the film reel out of this? I guess not. Okay. Oh. Oh, this screen was not working when I was last here. Okay, okay. This is new. Alright, give me some codes.
The emotional peak of Act 1. You're everything he wants.
Oh, Willie. You always speak such sweet words, but many a honeyed promise melts in the rising sun.
But you're sure he cares about the boat more than you?
That can't be true.
Vicky, I want fear. Keep it spinning.
The wine, the roses, you. I fear I could be any old saloon singer sitting on this seat, and I can't bear the thought. Because I do love you, Willie.
I don't believe you.
All your hard work, your loyalty must be to the whistle stop, to Patrick. What about his promise to make you captain?
He knows you'll be captain. You have no idea what he's capable of.
More sweet words. Anyone would follow you to the end. But what happens when the river meets the sea?
Boring.
Stop. You'll pull me under with talk like that. Just don't make a promise you can't keep.
No. There's nothing there. There's nothing for him to love. Run it again!
Okay. I gotta say, maybe she wasn't doing the best job as acting in that scene, but it was probably made more difficult to act with him constantly going, boring, like while she was trying. Wait. Is that Connor? What? He's in this?
Duke, buddy!
It
Hey,
is!
Hope you're good. Figured a video was better than a voicemail. More personal, braver as you'd say. So look, the studio's thrilled about The Last Voyage, and we respect that you want to handle creative solo. Writing, directing, editing, full house. That said, we think it's worth at least getting a director attached. At least, take one or two things off your plate. Frank Gardo is eager and available, and he's assured me he will play ball. I know you two have a history, but he's hungry, and he needs it more than you. He's good, really good, but he will listen. Now, Duke, this isn't about doubt. We know you're capable. You're a beast. It's just following what happened with Able-Bodied Man, your last film. It's just some people, the wrong people, need a little assurance. Financiers, sales agents. You know how it is. You know the dance. So yeah, talk to Frank, and then talk to me. And then talk to Frank again. Let me know, okay? Look, we're pumped for this, Duke. The Last Voyage, it's gonna be big. Oh, right, before I forget, Al Monroe's kid, Vinny, he's the one. That Chase guy? No. Too senile for it. Reeks of desperation through his slate, his read everything. Vinny's the move.
That hurts, because I'm playing Chase right now. Who's Connor? Connor VA. VA for voice actor. He's a really big streamer. Massive audience, much larger channel than any of us in the Guild Wars 2 category. He does a lot of streaming. He's got a big YouTube channel, does voice acting work, collabs with Iron Mouse all the time. Lots of people know who Iron Mouse is if you don't know who Connor is. But I didn't know he was in this game. Okay, well.
Guys, look at me, I'm so curvy!
The USB sticks are gone. I did not see any codes in those 2 videos. Oh wait, Splice. Welcome to Splice, your handy auto editor. Splice can only splice edit compatible clips. What? An angry email from Connor combined with a failed audition made a new video.
Hello, Duke. It's Frank Cardo. I have to say it's an honor to be asked to direct The Last Voyage. The script itself is a masterpiece, a raw, unflinching commentary on oppression. Just layers upon layers of subtext, so subtle, so nuanced. It almost seems accidental. Of course, that is the genius of a story like this. It doesn't just entertain, it forces the audience to confront the uncomfortable truths about themselves. What they would do when pushed by others or their desires. I know we don't see eye to eye. We are different. I'm the disruptor. You've built a legacy of telling stories the traditional way. Stories about strong men, decisive action, good old-fashioned heroics. But we are in an age of progress. It's new. We can explore flaws now, vulnerabilities, the systemic forces at play. Take Will, for instance. He's ambitious, sure, but what drives that ambition? Is it the desire to prove himself in a world that undervalues him? Or is it something darker? Oh, Marion. Oh, Marion. A woman navigating a man's world stripped of agency until she takes it back in the most spectacular fashion. And then there is Patrick, the captain of this ship, a man's man. You know, I thought it would be interesting to imply Patrick's homosexuality. You see, this is what excites me about this project. It's not just a story, it's a reflection, a mirror held up to us and forcing us to ask ourselves, what part is me? The studio believes in this partnership, Duke. They believe in me, and they believe in you. And I gotta say, it's comforting to have their support. After all, we both know how important it is to have the right people in your corner. So here, to new beginnings, to collaboration, to creating something real, to something that will resonate for the modern audience. I can't wait to get started.
Okay, interesting. Doesn't really give us any clues for proceeding, though. Who closed this door? Oh, it probably closed automatically because it was a showing. Okay. Can't do any more splicings. Wait, what? Moon and sun go together well. Yellow plus blue question. Yellow plus red question. So she's sun. Well, there's a sun icon there. Phone and no phone? Wait, what? I already tried those two, didn't I? Okay. Does it matter what order? I didn't consider that. I can try it. No. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Now what? Is there anything new on the phone? Zara Good. Teeth. Okay. Can't interact with anything there. That needs a code. That's closed. Nothing here. Have we seen this one? I don't think I have. Hollywood's most feared kingmaker. The architect of New Hollywood. The Duke Kane doesn't do press. He doesn't explain. He doesn't apologize. When Spotlight reached out for comment on his latest venture, a multi-billion-dollar streaming empire promised to redefine cinema, Kane declined, dismissing journalists as false prophets spreading hearsay and bullshit. It's classic Kane. Ruthless, pragmatic, and completely uninterested in public perception. For over 2 decades, Kane has been the shadow behind Hollywood's brightest lights. He built his empire from nothing, carving a path through the industry with the kind of cold efficiency that made him both feared and indispensable. A former agent turned producer turned mogul, he's the man who decides what gets made, who becomes a star, and who is quietly removed from the conversation. His influence is whispered about in studio boardrooms, feared on sets, and immortalized in the NDAs that seem to follow every project he touches. A history written in power plays. Kane first made his name as a power broker in the early 2000s, spotting and shaping the talent before anyone else. He wasn't just picking actors, he was manufacturing them. The right roles, the right scandals, the right red carpet moments, all orchestrated with clinical precision. A string of Oscar-winning films followed, cementing his reputation as the industry's ultimate deal maker. But Kane's empire wasn't built without blood. Stories of brutal contract disputes, blacklisted actors, and projects mysteriously falling apart at the 11th hour have haunted his legacy. There are whispers of debts repaid in humiliation, of careers snuffed out over a single slight. And then, of course, there are the lawsuits, settled swiftly, quietly, never spoken about again. The controversies that won't die. Despite his near mythical control over Hollywood, Kane has never been able to fully outrun the shadows of his past. The allegations, some public, most buried, paint a picture of a man who thrives on dominance. Former colleagues describe a figure who could be charming one moment and terrifying the next, a puppet master pulling strings with a smirk and a well-placed threat. A recent Herald expose detailed a culture of fear within Kane's production company, with former assistants and executives speaking anonymously about the cult-like environment. One ex-employee described his office as a place where loyalty meant survival, and mistakes were punished with exile. Kane, true to form, refused to address the claims. The future of Duke Kane. With Hollywood in flux, Kane is once again ahead of the curve. His new venture, an exclusive invite-only streaming platform, aims to bypass the traditional studio system altogether. He calls it the future of storytelling, but insiders suggest it's something more dangerous, total control. Directors, writers, and actors who sign with Kane's platforms are said to be locked into ironclad contracts, surrendering not just their projects, but their artistic autonomy. Yet for all the fear he inspires, Kane remains untouchable. He doesn't seek validation, he doesn't need the Academy's approval, his name is whispered at power lunches, muttered in legal offices, feared in backroom deals. He is Hollywood's final boss, and he's just getting started. Duke Kane declined to comment for this article. Okay. Bree says, do you prefer to take undead? What? Take them where? Nothing there. Evening Muck, evening chat, why are you taking dead? What? October 23rd. Assuming today's the day of the party, that means today's date in the game is October 23rd. Alright, we're back to the room with the creepy baby sounds. Still have not found a cassette tape. We got a room that wants a cassette tape, a room that wants a film reel, a room that wants three more VHS tapes. Did the bears open up anywhere? Empty chests weep dry. Tiny footprints end in red. Silence eats your name. It's a haiku. But why? Mark, do you have an idea where the new expansion will take place in Tyria? Yeah, they had a thing where they gave a bunch of the content creators, like a... Oh. Well, there's one of the tapes, but how do I get outside? Okay. They gave a lot of the content creators a... Hang on, let me tab out for just a second. Let's see. I know Iron Maiden was one of the ones tweeting about it. So, a bunch of us got pictures of... Where is it? Okay, here we go. A bunch of us got pictures of this thing. This scrap. And they said you can try to figure out where it is. Mux, you see my tweet? Yeah, I saw your tweet earlier today. You and Shaman and a bunch... I don't know who posted it first, but a whole bunch of people posted this. The scrap fits onto the current map right here. So assuming that is where it's at, then I guess it's going to show up around there. But that is a guess that I stole from other people. Okay, so we just stumbled across one of the VHS tapes we need, but it's outside. I'm guessing that door... Can I use the screwdriver? No. I'm guessing that door goes outside. So that means there's two more that we haven't yet found. Don't know where those ones are. That's creepy. Definitely hadn't found that before now. Okay. The Rising Star. Price and Illusion. The Dreamer. Oh god. Legendary Shortbow. The Final Curtain. I don't know what goes in this thing. Nothing I have, apparently. So something goes there, some kind of key or something, and then it looks like this panel opens and something comes out. Okay, another one of those bears with a camera in the bathroom. Yeah, this guy was a freak. And then the ooh-ee-ah-ee cat rises up. Yeah, I wish. That was fantastic. Can you inspect items in your inventory? Yeah. Yeah, you can. Oh, wait, is there something in here? Oh my god. I was just clicking this just to show you that you could. Wait, why is there like a bite mark taken out of it? Does this unfold? You found the music sheet. It looks like it's folded up. Maybe a strange music sheet with holes punched into it. Maybe I take it to the piano. This is the room where we put the VHS tapes into the puzzle. We found two. We found one outside that we can't reach yet, and then there's two more. That doesn't open. Is it the numbers? 52143. No, that's too many digits. It's too many digits. The codes that we're looking for all are 4 digits. Those are all 5. Alright, well, it's a dumb idea, but I've got an idea. Let's go to the piano. Okay. Where's the bite marks? My immersion. Alright, I don't know how to read music, but this isn't much of music. Okay, eye thing with weird lashes everywhere. Thing with arrow on top. Guy going, yeah! Eyes again. I don't know. Okay. Cassette tape. Okay. Two, 4, 2, 9. Mike, I know you're a man of culture and spent too much time watching The Goonies as a kid. I saw it once. I remember, like, the Truffle Shuffle and stuff. Courtyard key. USB stick. Duke Kane.
He had to go. My little angel, he was in the way. But him gone has given me so much more. See, sacrifice is needed in order to achieve greatness. Do you understand that? What it takes to be something real. You do, don't you? That hunger inside of you. You're like a son to me, Chase.
Did he kill his child? If he did, we haven't found out about it yet. It's all so far, all that we know is that their kid died. But we don't know, like, the details. Alright, is this the courtyard door? Yes, it is. Machine play. Another creepy teddy bear thing. With a camera in its nose. The way he was talking in that message, though? Yeah. Seems like these bushes are a wall. I'm not meant to go past that point. Okay. Shortcut unlocked, I guess. Spendthrift Albad. 2 out of 5 stars. They don't make movies like Spendthrift Albad anymore, and maybe there's a good reason for it. That's like, you guys heard that insult, like someone singing a song? They're like, making my way downtown, and someone else is like, oh, who sings that? And then they're like, oh, it's so-and-so. And then the other person is like, oh, let's keep it that way. Maybe there's a good reason for it. How bad is a paradox? And for a while, it's an entertaining one. But after a point, once the scale of grandeur dulls and the pompous ideologues multiply, you realize you're watching a proudly silly film about men in tunics. Both numbing and soulless, the film seems dedicated to pummeling us over the head with its overtly obvious messaging. The Greco-Roman gods and their rich mythology is a subject of immediate familiarity. I'm not sure if Duke Kane, the writer and producer of this self-anointed epic, is trying to reinvent the wheel. Certainly there's a romantic allure to seeing more old-fashioned films like this, odes to the old sword and sandals epics of the 1950s and 60s, but I don't remember them being so drab. Overstuffed, overglossed, and overly serious. Oh, is this like a pool? Okay, if this is a pool, if this is supposed to be like a water god, then I think this is supposed to be a trident. So we probably need to find 3 prongs to put on this thing. Snake tail whip. Meet steam room now. Ooh la la. Because I've been playing Hades so much, I see this, like, I'm in this spooky game, but I see Poseidon, and then I just hear him in my head like, hello, niece! Let's wash them away! Set isolator switch to position 1 to add heat, pour water on the heat stones. To reduce temperature, set ventilation apertures 1 to 3 to desired position. Duke likes it hot. I swear I almost passed out when testing this thing. He says it has to be 185 degrees Fahrenheit. Small vent is -5, middle is -10, big is -15. P.S. Keep the door closed. So okay. So something happens when we get it to 185. Okay, hang on. Oy. 4 serpents, 4 paths, yet vengeful still. Tell me, mighty king, how would you kill? Is it the sword of the north, swift and straight, or the sickle of the west, curved by fate? Perhaps the dagger from the east, sharp and slight, or the whip of the south, lashing in spite? 4 serpents, 2 paths, vengeance or peace. We are brothers, my Zeus, can this not cease? Okay, we have a whip, right? So whip of the south. That's 1 out of 4. Oh, there's no water. Okay. Hard to tell with the lighting. Snaketail sword. Effing worked! Exclusive. Victoria Cross checks into rehab after devastating relapse by Lila Kyle. Victoria Cross has checked into Horizon Wellness Retreat following a destructive relapse that's left Hollywood buzzing. Sources reveal the Eclipse star has been spiraling for months, battling intense personal demons while preparing for Duke Kane's new film. She was a ticking time bomb, one insider shares. She lost control and it all came crashing down. Whispers of on-set chaos, unhinged behavior, and potential lawsuits have only added fuel to the fire. Some believe this rehab stint is a desperate cover-up. Talks on a replacement actress are on the line. Scrawled in pen. Effing worked. Okay, so maybe effing worked could be they were trying to push her really hard and get her to snap, and it worked. Or this was all just like them messing around just to like get some gossip going, and it worked. Found the sickle. Wow. This is like when you are like at a bridge and you see one of those like things that says do a flip. Steam achievement, break a leg. It's like, nice job, stupid. There was no water. Just crunch. Hey, listen, if I've learned anything from Elden Ring, it's that you should listen to random messages you find written on the ground. It's essential for the gameplay experience. Okay, the outermost one doesn't move, so that means that we... Oh, wait, can I not move them? It's click drag, okay. Alright, so first, with these kind of puzzles, you find which pieces do not move, and it's the outer ring. And then, you start moving the other stuff to match it. Please don't be a bad dragon. Trident Tine. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. Okay, got a thing. It doesn't fit. Alright. One of those. Okay, Sword of the North. Sickle of the West. Alright, there's one more. Wait, that was sword, right? Or was it dagger? Hang on. Okay, that is sword. It's labeled sword. Okay. Sorry, most swords I've known were longer. Alright, close the door. Okay. So the goal is to get it to 185 exactly. Small vent is -5, middle is -10, big is -15. So I'm guessing that's big. That's middle. That's small. And I can close them or open them. So I guess for now, we close them all, and maybe I die in here. Okay. And our goal is 185. Open the middle one. That should take it down from 195 to 185. Ah. Okay. Okay. Don't cook yourself. I am a little well done. Alright, so we're missing one snake piece and one trident piece right now. What did that note say again? Something steam room? Meet steam room now. Let's see. Got a new message on the cell phone. Zara good. Good girl. Okay. Remember, there was the sickle for the snake was kind of hard to see. So I accept the possibility that I went right past the other snake piece. Zara Warrior Main? Well, we don't know that Zara wrote the message. Someone else might have written the message. Another creepy camera bear. Ah! Aha! Found it! It was under Poseidon's butt cheeks. Ah! Wait, what? What? The room changed? Is this hallucinogenic? Friggin' Joker gas? And now I'm in the steam. I was in the steam room. Okay. Yeah, of course it's normal again. Spare me, brother. Desire consumes thee. Thy mercy ebbs below. Okay, we've either been in that room or been in a room that was just like that room earlier. But the mannequin wasn't there at the time. Okay. From Zara Good, Victoria Cross official complaint. I thought you'd want to see this before it gains traction. She's serious, Duke. I could try to slow things down if needed. Let me know what you need from me. Also, if there's any space left on the last voyage, I'd love to be part of it in a bigger way. Zara Good. I like it when you look at me. To whom it may concern, I am writing to formally document my experience in the last voyage casting process and the repeated mistreatment I endured under Lamp Black Productions. I have attempted to resolve this privately, but I no longer feel safe remaining silent. Throughout production, I was subjected to extreme working conditions, including last-minute overnight reshoots that violated my contract, psychological coercion to perform scenes I had previously declined, and intimidation tactics to prevent me from speaking out. I have records of multiple incidents, including text and email correspondence where I was pressured to comply or risk being blacklisted. The mental and physical toll has been severe. I have since checked into a treatment facility in Malibu to address the stress and trauma I have endured. However, I refuse. Could you stop crying for a minute? Jeez. However, I refuse to let this be buried like so many others before me. If necessary, I am prepared to take legal action. Zara Good is my close friend and confidant, has been CC'd as she was present for much of this and can corroborate key moments. I trust the union will take this seriously and advise on the next steps. Best, Victoria Cross. Another USB stick. Whoa! Okay. I see the walls you build, Chase.
I see the walls you build, Chase.
That's what I just said.
Around your body. Around your soul. I know how to open them. You just have to listen. Let me in.
Why don't you buy me dinner first, then we'll talk.
If you trust me, if you let me, I can show you things no one else can. Let me in, Chase. Let me.
One sec. Just adjusting the green screen chroma. Okay, that's a little better for this game. Alright. I think we've solved all the puzzles in this place. The pool house. We got some USB sticks, and we got another VHS. And we can take those to their places. Where did the VHS... The VHS goes upstairs, I think. Who closed this door? When y'all being spooky? Zara Good, The Truth, Projector Room. Yeah, I'll get there, I'll get there. Alright, No stopping, justice, imagination unleashed. Wait, hold on. What was the name of the one that I found? Machine Play. They fight for justice. I wonder if this counts as justice. So I'll put it in slot 4 for now. We can always move it. Okay. What else? Oh, the USB sticks. I think I'm going the wrong way. Hold on, where's that room with all the creepy mannequins? Are they still being creepy? Nope, the mannequins are all gone. So we were on the other side of that glass earlier, looking in here. The mannequins are all gone now. Okay, Alright, so we've got 2 new videos. That's before we even... Wait. I see. Okay. We got 2 new videos here, and that's before we even try splicing them. So the first one has us in it, was we're playing Chase, which is him. Let's go see if there's any clues in this one.
your sweet words.
Oh yeah, Willie, I love the way you in my ear.
How are you today?
Sorry, Chip. That joke woke Chip up. Astarion is here. We're playing Astarion. Okay. Play this one. What is this?
I need to learn to say goodbye. Here in the stars, here in the sky. But when I close my eyes, you stay with me. You stay with me. Little angel. Now. Little angel. Now. Little angel. Now.
Oh, this was the song written on the cassette tape.
Now.
But we lost it when we did the puzzle at the piano. Hold on, what was the note? Yellow and blue, yellow and red, moon and sun go together well. Already did those two. Eh? I didn't expect that to work. Okay, we found two more.
Seven roses.
7.
2 glasses.
2.
1 night.
1.
And 0 cares in the world.
0.
Oh, Willie. You all...
Hi, hold on. 7210.
always speak such sweet words, but many a honeyed promise melts in the rising sun.
I mean it. Every word. I got no other anchor in the whole of the Mississippi.
That can't be true.
What's haunting you, Marion?
The wine, the roses, you. I fear I could be any old saloon singer sitting on this seat, and I can't bear the thought. Because I do love you, Willie.
I don't believe you.
All your hard work, your loyalty must be to the whistle stop, to Patrick. What about his promise to make you captain?
I will be kept. And your voice, beautiful Marion, echo across the river forever.
More sweet words. Anyone would follow you to the end. But what happens when the river meets the sea?
By golly, we set sail. We start over. Atop the waves, we look at the horizon, and we never look back.
Stop. You'll pull me under with talk like that. Just don't make a promise you can't keep.
7 roses, 2 glasses, 1 night, and 0 cares in the world.
All right, chat. Clench your teeth. Painting key. Okay. She needed an acting class. What if she was acting and her goal was to be someone who was new to acting? Then maybe she nailed it, and don't you feel stupid. Next movie.
Hey, Chase. Thanks for reaching out, man. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. I've just been crazy and completely slammed. But yeah, I got your messages. I think it's just hard to cut through right now. You know, I think we're all just looking for any sort of advantage or boost that we can find or use. But listen, if I'm being completely real with you, I'm not entirely comfortable with talking you up to Duke. I don't really know him like that yet, and to be honest, I don't really know you like that either. So
this is me every time someone's like, "Hey, Muck, can you go to ArenaNet and tell them to fix Antiquary in the following ways?" I'm like, dude, I don't know them like that, and I don't know you like that to go to bat like that. So I'm just gonna make a movie that says, or a video that says I hate Antiquary, and if they watch it, they watch it. All right.
Yeah, I'm just really sorry about that. And listen, if I could give you a quick pointer, you know, you can only go the connections route so many times before it has sort of the opposite unintended effect. Does that make sense? Shit, I'm sorry. That probably sounded harsh. It's well intended. Like, I landed this because Duke couldn't see Patrick as anyone else. It had to be me. So, yeah. Take your shot.
Okay. All right. In the end, what did we get from this? We got 7210, and we got a painting key. A painting key. Okay, not that door. That doesn't want a key. All right, let's go to the other rooms in the house. The painting is missing. That painting has been missing. It's in the coat check area. It was involved in an earlier puzzle, but we've already used it for a puzzle. I don't anticipate needing to visit it again. Ooh! I'm kind of glad I didn't get a good look at you. I bet you were spooky. The giant painting you got the key from. Oh, yeah, that one, yes. Oh, and here it is right here. Yeah, also, in that same spot earlier, there was a baby crib with ketchup all over it, Irath, and that crib is gone too, which I'm completely fine with. Oh god, I'm a vampire. Okay, that's actually, that joke is as double layers because we're playing Astarion right now. All of the doors I had opened were closed. Is this area still blocked off? Yeah. Is the Amanda 2 playthrough going to be added in Mukluk Plays? No, it's not. Oh. Hold on. Okay, Amanda 2, Amanda the Adventurer 2 is the only one of the Halloween games. Hold on, I want to show this so there's more impact. All of the crossed out games we played for Halloween, except this one was taken down off of Steam, so let me just do that. And then Amanda the Adventurer 2 is the only one that I just gave up on. We were like 2 hours in, there was no scares, it wasn't fun, and we died, and it like put us back at the beginning of the game. And I don't know if that was like part of the story, if we were supposed to like appear back at the beginning, or if I messed up, but it was just like, it was enough that I was just like, I'm done. So that one I didn't finish. All the rest of those that are crossed out are going up or have already gone up on Mukluk Plays. Yeah, so I'm sorry if you're a big fan of that one. It just that one didn't do it for us. Okay, well, here. Let's try that code we got earlier. Okay. Kind of expected. There's 4 paintings down below, and we've got 4 pages. The Dreamer. In a chamber most meager, Felix Foss doth stir in the early pale light of a coming day. His heart is burdened with want, for he doth yearn for renown. Yet lo, the gates of fortune are presented in dark eyes and darker intent. At the foot of the bed standeth loose cipher, a lord of deals cloaked in silken guile. Take thee but a scratch of the quill, and stardom shall be thine. With trembling hands, Felix drowns in the longing. As he scratches his mark, the ink dries, the stars tremble. I don't understand any of what I just read. All right. The Dreamer, the Rising Star, Price and Illusion, the Final Curtain. Okay. Just write those down in order. What do we got? The Dreamer. Wait, what? Oh, God. Okay. I will have to read it. In a chamber most meager doth stir in the early pale light of a coming day. Probably that one? Coming day, so the sun's rising? It's either sunrise or sunset. I'm guessing it's that one. Okay. Are they all related to the background? It looks like it. Okay, the next one. The Rising Star. The star holds brightly as the crowds do look up to him so. Felix's life hangs in glory, his visage adorneth the banners of the hills, his name is writ in light upon great marquees. His hands imprinted in the stone across with which 1,000 feet pass. Yet in the mirth of revelry, unseen strings pull steadily tighter. He is a bardic king, aye, but not of his own making. Okay, the star holds brightly as the crowds do look up to him so. His life hangs in the glory, his visage adorneth the banners of the hills. Okay. And that's for Rising Star. Rising Star. Mentions stars, so I'll put nighttime for now. Price and illusion. The lamps of the Fost Hill are lit as the star begins to fade, and the lonely soul stands in his hall of mirrors, infinite yet hollow. Every choice he has made is an illusion. Every road is barred. Whene'er he doth question, poisoned honey sets him in place once again. Lo, his visions, once as rich as the painter's stroke, are made dull. Fashioned by hunger, I am no mere jester, mine art is mine own, he doth cry. But Lu, with a serpent's grin, merely whispereth, didst thou not read the terms, my sweet? No art is yours to claim, for it belongs to mine and mine alone. As the lamps of the Fost Hill are lit, as the star begins to fade. If the lamps are lit, I'm guessing it's dark? The final curtain. The bell striketh at the darkest hour, a knock another once more. Thrice doth a knocking come, the contract is called due. The dream of greatness is dim as the curtains fall. Felix Faust, once a prince of a screen most silver, is but a whisper on the wind. A dreamer no more, as he descends into the heartmost final. But behold, ere the sun doth rise anew, and another hapless soul stands ready, the wheel turning evermore by a hand of Lucifer. The bell striketh at the darkest hour, but then at the end it says, the sun doth rise anew. Okay, so this is like the sunrise. He makes a deal with the devil, and it's like the sunrise of his thing. So we've got middle of the night, sunrise, middle of the day. So then the third one was price and illusion. Is, I'm guessing, sunset, which would be that. And then the last one would be the darkest one, final curtain. Yep, I got it. What happened, though? Oh. Probably the room with hellfire light coming out of it. Duke Kane. Great art demands sacrifice.
Great art demands sacrifice.
Chip break.
It strips the skin, peels it back, shows what's underneath, but you, Chase, I don't feel it anymore. There's no blood in your brushstrokes, no hunger in your gaze. You say you want the part, but I don't see anything real in you. Feed me something real. Stop disappointing me.
Wow, rude. Okay, got another VHS tape, so we're only short one now. I can't find this. Picture possibly drawn by their kid that died. I don't like this! Prop rose. Sailor's hat. Oh, sailor boy. Take one. Oh my freaking god. We find ourselves aboard a steamboat. Outside is a clear night, sky streaked with stars. The river below churns sluggishly, reflecting the glints of dying suns. Willie is on his knees as Marion is lying on her back, gazing at the starlight. Put something in her hands for F's sake. Willie is tinkering on a small music box, screwdriver in hand. 2 wine glasses and a bouquet of roses are placed in front of the couple. Willie, 7 roses, 2 glasses, 1 night with 0 cares in the world. Oh, this is what we saw them voice acting earlier. They are not alone. We see in the background Patrick, the steamboat's captain. He stands holding a gun in his hand. He wears upon his head the hat of one of the shipmates. He's in disguise. A gun? How fucking obvious. Something more romantic. What's haunting you, Marion? This line, used in trailers. This is awful. What do I pay you for? He's the effing captain. Okay. So this is the captain with the gun.
You caught me about to shoot you. Oh, what am I gonna do?
All right, hold on. So we've got to make the scene. All right, Willie is on his knees. Marion is lying on her back. This is Willie. Or wait, is this the captain? Okay, hold on. We know this is Marion, who currently has a cowboy hat for some reason. Get rid of that. Okay. Alright, so the question is, that's Vinny, right? Yeah. That's Vinny. And this is Chase. Assuming Chase is playing Willie, then he's on his knees. Willie is tinkering on a music box, screwdriver in hand. Put something in her hands for F's sake. Rose? Okay. See what's captain holding. He stands holding a gun in his hand. He wears on his head the hat of one of the shipmates. He's in disguise. So he stands. Willie is on his knees. Mary's on her back. Tanner's holding his sisters in her hand. 2 wine glasses, a bouquet of roses placed in front of the couple. 7 roses, 2 glasses. One of her has a rose, so sweet. They're not alone. Patrick, the steamboat's captain, stands holding a gun in his hand. He wears on his head the hat of one of his shipmates. He's in disguise. But he says he's the effing captain. So do we replace this hat with the captain's hat? What else is there in here? Subject, Duke, just talk to Frank, please. Duke, I saw the email you sent to Frank. Jesus Christ, do you want me to start drafting obituaries? Look, I get it, you don't like him, you don't trust him, you don't think he understands your vision, but Duke, this is bigger than liking someone, this is about getting the movie made. I'm not asking you to hold his hand, I'm not asking you to like the guy, I'm asking you to talk to him. 10 minutes, that's it. Let him get his pitch in, let him feel like he's a part of this, and then walk away knowing you played the game the way it needs to be played. Because right now, Duke, you're making enemies and not the good kind. Just make the damn meeting, please. Carlisle. Okay, so that changes the background scene. Frank Gardu, beg for me. Okay. We find ourselves aboard the steamboat. We find ourselves aboard. Outside, okay, so there was 2 scenes. One was on a beach, one was on the ship. We're on the right scene. Outside is a clear night sky streaked with stars. Wait. So this one, we're not aboard the ship, but this has the better scene. For, like, the stars, I mean. Okay. Willie's on his knees. Marion's lying on her back. Check, check. Put something in her hands for F's sake. I gave her a rose. Willie is tinkering on a small music box, screwdriver in hand. I gave him the screwdriver. 2 wine glasses and a bouquet of roses are placed in front of the couple. Check, check. Aboard the steamboat is marked. No, it says we find ourselves aboard the Whistletop, a steamboat. They crossed this out because this was enough. Just so. Well, I mean, I don't know. It says we find ourselves aboard. I thought they crossed that out just because it was redundant. But this up here is all also crossed out. Outside, a clear night sky streaks the stars. The river below churns sluggishly, reflecting the glen. I mean, yeah, I could try it. Oh, I didn't see this. What is this? Last voyage. So it wants the bad guy to be kind of in the middle. Okay, I think the camera's actually in the right position right now. Shot list. Let's see. Close up, locked off, on sticks. Director wants the film to only feature close-ups of number 1. Please remember this. Over the shoulder, cast number 1, cast number 2. Oh, God. Okay. And he's holding something there. Wait, what is she holding? Is that a book? So I think she's holding a book and he's holding something that's not a gun. I think the only book I have is the Bible. Okay, take 2, one more time from the top. Dude, where's my screwdriver? He stole my screwdriver. Oh, that's looking kind of freaky. Take 2, less murder, please. Yeah, I know. All right, well, that was weird. Okay. What in the end? What did we get there? We got a USB stick from that.
I can't tell who I'm looking at. I can't see Willie. I thought it was you.
Okay, we got an upstairs and a downstairs. Here's your problem, you got him set to evil, yeah. Oh, shortcut unlocked, okay. That's the basement. Muk, can you go downstairs and tell ANET to please make focus go to PvE? Just go downstairs. Yeah, which class? I'll get right on that. Okay, new media file. Let's see if there's anything juicy in here.
Wow, that's a nice place. You look delicious.
No, you look delicious.
Oh, no, stop. Come on.
Vinny, it's so good. to
No,
have
you're
you.
breathtaking.
Well, it's great to be back, right?
Thank you for sitting with me today. It feels like you're everywhere right now. Your face is on billboards, you've got projects lined up. What's it like being the next big thing?
It's wild. It's really crazy. Yeah, it feels like, just yesterday I was dying to break in, you know, and, yeah, now I can't seem to get out of it. Kind of eats you whole, this industry.
You've got Shadowglass Chronicles, you just wrapped on Silent Void as the lead, and now there's talk about you joining Duke Kane's new film, The Last Voyage. Care to spill the beans?
Yeah, you know, I've always been a fan of Duke Kane. I'm a huge fan, in fact. The man is a legend.
I think you mentioned in past interviews that you looked up to him.
I mean, he's got the vision, the grit. He commands a story. It's like watching a master work. I remember trying to sneak into a midnight showing of Horror for Us 3 when I was way too young to be there. It was like, what? It just kind of changed me. Duke doesn't just make movies. He creates worlds. And the way he pushes his actors, he is sculpting them into something bigger than themselves.
Some powerful stuff.
Yeah. No, you see his name attached to something, and you know it's going to be intense, groundbreaking.
High praise. I have to ask, Duke's known for being intense. Some would even say merciless.
But it's his world.
He
He doesn't settle for good enough. You know, he wants what is best for the story. Is it scary? Yes. But if you're not scared, are you even trying?
Duke Kane's big break came off the back of one of the most horrible tragedies of his life. Are you one of those artists who believe that all great art comes from agony?
I would say, if there is anyone deserving of greatness, it is someone who has gone through as much pain as he has.
Absolutely.
Again, I'm not to imply that you have to lose a kid or something in order to be great.
Oh, no.
You know?
No.
Of course you
Okay, so the big tragedy was him losing his child, that we have seen hints at in a few places. All right, let's try splicing everything with this and see what happens. Okay, first try. Anything else? There's another one. Okay, let's see what this is. Hey? Hold on, just a sec.
Hi, I'm Vinny Monroe. I live in Los Angeles. I'm 5'10", and I am auditioning for a Duke Kane film, which is crazy. Excited. Really excited. Okay. This is me taking my shot.
Okay. All right. All right, let's go see what the other hidden film thing we just found was. Vinnie Monroe self-tape reading for Willie the Last Voyage.
Seven roses. 2 glasses. 1 night. And 0 cares in the world.
Oh, Willie, you and your sweet words. But many a honeyed promise melts in the rising sun.
I mean it, Marion. Are you gonna do it like that?
What?
You're making a fucking face.
What face?
Every time I say anything, you're like,
Sorry.
can you just not do that?
No, I'm sorry.
Honestly, it's making me so
I'm sorry,
fucking
I'm
angry.
not doing it on purpose. You're doing amazing.
Don't think you period with them. I'm gonna fucking hit you. God, shut the fuck.
What?
No, don't even fucking just do the fucking lines. You're trying to fuck up my career. Answer the fucking question. Are you trying to fuck up my career?
No, I'm not trying.
No, good. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow. Chip, are you trying to muck up my hand? My hand's career?
7 roses.
Oh my god.
2 glasses. 1 night. And 0 cares in the world.
Oh, Willie. You and your sweet words. But many a honeyed promise melts in the rising sun.
I mean it, Marion, every word. I've no other anchor in the whole of the Mississippi.
How can that be true?
What's haunting you, Marion?
All of this. The roses, the wine, you. I fear it might be any old saloon singer in my seat, and I can't bear the thought. Because I do love you, Willie.
I don't believe you.
All your hard work. Your loyalty must be to whistle-stop to Patrick. What about his promise to make you captain?
I will be captain. And your voice, beautiful Marion, will echo across the river forever.
More sweet word. Anyone would follow you to the end. But what happens when the river meets the sea?
My golly, we set sail. We start over atop the waves.
Stop. You'll pull me onto with talk like that. Just... Please don't make me a promise you can't keep.
7 roses. 2 glasses. 1 night. And 0 cares in the world.
You know, if I could in this game, I would go bang, 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 and I would start knocking back on the other side of the door just to mess with the guy. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. You found the red bulb. Ooh la la. What on earth do I need a red bulb for? Not immediately remembering a puzzle where I need a red bulb. I'm noticing the sun, the green dagger thing, the phone, those are all symbols that were on some of the video files. Sun, phone with a fish. Oh, there's the dagger thing. Have an idea, but not saying. Good. Hmm. Oh. Bound chicka bound. Whoa! Whoa! The whole room changed. Wash, develop, stop, fix, wash. Reminder, these are the solutions we're using for film development. They're all set up at each station. Develop, stop ammonium thiosulfite, fix acetic acid, wash water. Following Mr. Kane's mandate, we've replaced the hydroquinone with phenidone. Something about making it more real. Whatever, I don't care. Digitizer won't read film developed in any other way. You've been warned. I don't like this hallway. It's full of nope. Okay, so there's a station, there's a station, there's a station. And there's a station. Okay, so we got 4 stations here. But we gotta go past the nope. Fifth station, H2O. That's water. Oh my god. Can I take this with me? Okay, hang on. Just a second. I'm taking a screenshot of this. Okay. I've got a very beautiful picture on my other screen. All right. Okay. All right, and where's that other note? So, okay, hold on. So, I actually don't think I can do anything in this room at the moment. It's like, I need, or like a roll of film or something. I don't have that. One second. Adding this picture to what I've got. Okay. Pile of film you got the light bulb from. I didn't see any film there that I could interact with, but I can go back and look at it if it hasn't been cleaned up. Don't do that. Thank you, Satan. Appreciate it. Guys, I found the film. We're good. We're in business. All right. We replaced it with phenidone, which is C9H10N20. C9H10N. Oh, that's literally what I'm looking at right now. All right, stage 2. Ammonium thiosulfate. NH4 2S2O3. Okay, hold on. It starts with NH4. Okay, it is NH42. Okay. U, I believe. Step 3, we need acetic acid, which is CH3CO2H. Step 4, water, which is past the nope hallway. So they're probably going to get me. Oh no, I sure hope these ghosts don't pinch my booty. Alright, let's see if I did this correctly. There's 2 ways to interpret this. Washed roll of film. Oh look, it's a nope. Imagine my shock. It's a nope. I would like to leave this place. What? Oh god. I can't unscrew the light bulb. Help! I'm lost! Alright, I can't leave the way I came in, chat. We have a problem. I am trapped with the nopes. Excuse me, sir and or madam. Do you know the way out? How many mucks does it take to unscrew a light bulb? Shut up. Bro, what do I do? I know where to take this when I get out of here. I just don't know how to get out of here. I need my Hearthstone. What the heck? Do I wash it more than once? Only washed with water worked. Hold on. These are the solutions we're using a film developer set at each station. Okay, hold on. I have a theory. Hold on. I think I did this wrong, and I think I know what I did wrong. So, back here... One sec. I was doing this order. But this isn't an order, it's a legend. Okay, so I did 1, 2, 3, which did nothing, and then the last step I did was watch, which is actually the first step of this. Fine. So next is develop, which is phenidone. C9H1, blah, 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 blah. Alright. Now that we know what was done wrong, let's try to fix it. Okay, so if it was done correct, it comes out the right side. Alright. Stop. Whichever one of y'all did that, just don't, okay? Alright. Stop is ammonium thiosulfite. NH4 something. Yeah. And then fix and then wash. Fix is acetic acid, which is CH3CO2H, which is right in front of me, actually. Oh, all the lights went out. Okay. Awesome, all the lights went out. Alright, so next is wash, which is get to the machine that's behind all the uglies. Oh, nice, the one in the middle is gone. Not uglies. Beautiful, 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 critters. Could you not? Look. None of us is the guy who pays the rent here. Let's... What? He just pulled me into the red light bulb? Oh, he was helping me out. Okay, thanks. Good lord. Process the film complete. Okay. Can you die in this game, or is it just spookies? I haven't had a death yet, so I'm not sure. Wait, what? Is that the new one? Red herring? I think that's new. Vinnie Monroe's self-tape reading for Willie the Last Voyage. Oh wait, is this the one we already saw?
7 roses.
I think this is the one we already saw. I guess so.
2 glasses. 1 night.
Hang on. Pretty sure we already saw this. Okay, let's try that again. Try that again. Okay, there we go.
No, let's just hurry this up.
Oh, absolutely. Are we rolling? Oh, great. Okay. Miss Kane, it is truly a pleasure to have you with us. Now, it's been a while since you've come back to the silver screen. I mean, it's a different time now.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever left. I was born and raised in this industry, and it was only a matter of time before I came swanning back. This industry, it never lets you go, darling.
Just when I thought I was out, it pulls me back in.
Doesn't it just?
It feels like Duke kickstarted your entire career. I mean, you think you could do this without him?
That's a bold statement.
Oh no, I'm...
Donnie's influence is undeniable, but let's not confuse influence with ownership. Donnie is a brilliant producer, but I have earned my place in this industry through sacrifice and grit.
And now you're stepping back into his world.
It is not his world.
I meant the industry.
Right.
Stepping back into the industry.
Awkward.
Your hiatus.
let's call it that, followed a deeply personal tragedy. The loss of...
Was she... Okay, deeply personal tragedy. If it's the loss of the child... Was she the mother? Which means she and, what's his name were the couple? Splice. Hold on a second. What is her symbol? Fish. What does fish go? I mean, I could just brute force it and try all of them. I don't know what fish goes with. There's one. Ah. Oh, that looks great. Can't wait to watch that one. Alright, MG McLean in Orange County.
I was going to talk to you about this in person, but you just pulled out. Katya told me you weren't leaving until tomorrow. I'm trying to decide if I think you were sneaking out or if you really just forgot to say goodbye to me. Actually, you leaving without thinking of me is the most normal thing you've done all week. All year. Okay. Okay. I'm not taking any parting shots here. It's just that when you get back, I can picture you not even noticing that I'm gone. You know, maybe it's for the best that I'm recording this instead of telling you to your face in case I mess up. I want this to be perfect for you. I know that's important. I'm ready to call it.
Okay. One sec. Okay, chat, hold on. Boys here, give me just a minute. All right, I'm back.
Most people, when their kid dies, break up. You know, I always thought that was a sign of a bad marriage, but looking back, I guess ours was a bad marriage. I want you to know that I never blamed you for taking Tommy out that night, although I do still lie awake at night, wondering if things would be different if I'd gone with you. But I did not deserve to be kept from him like that afterwards. And you have kept me at a distance ever since. You don't even try to hide your revulsion. I know.
So real quick, she said, I don't blame you for taking him out that night. So I assume that that night was the night the kid died. Maybe he took him out for ice cream and they got in a car wreck. I don't know. But I would assume from that statement that the dad took the kid out on some outing and the kid ended up dead. And she's like, I don't blame you for that. But then she said, I do blame you for keeping me from him. What? If I'm right and the first part means it's the night the kid died, what would that mean, keep me from him? Like, keep me from seeing the body? Not let me go to the funeral? That's what's going through my head right now.
I know, it must have been awful. You haven't been the same. I remember you came home afterwards and your eyes were black with exhaustion. And I thought you were so strong. I was so proud how you put that into your art. It was, you know, amazing watching you pour yourself into it. It was like watching lightning strike. I just wasn't sure if you were the storm or the tree. And then you drifted.
That's a good metaphor.
It's like you disappeared. And I used to get so frustrated when you'd walk out of the room on me when I was talking, or when you'd pat me like an acquaintance, when I was crying to you about Tommy, or when you'd lock yourself in your office for hours writing away. And then I realized it wasn't you who disappeared. I wasn't real anymore. We weren't real anymore. I overheard you at the Spendthrift Wrap party talking to some guy about how we met on a boat on the Mississippi River. We met in Al Monroe's production office. For fuck's sake, Dawn! I don't think you want a wife anymore. You want a leading lady. You want me to say the lines and dress the part, and then you want to leave me on set at the end of the day. Please. Please. Please tell me that you were not always like this. I need to believe that something changed, that you haven't been acting this whole time. The magnum opus
Weird question
of the
to
great
ask.
genius Duke Kane. You know, I used to look into your eyes, and I thought I saw you. Now I just see a shiny, black lens. Oh. Wow. Look at that. One take.
I mean, if you delete all the other takes, you can say that. Source experience. Okay. Lots of lore there. Don't think that opens up any new puzzles, though. Orange County. Alright, this is the other one that we found from splicing.
Wow. You look delicious.
Let's just hurry this up.
Oh, come on, stop it. It's good to be back, right?
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever left. I was born and raised in this industry, and it was only a matter of time before I came swanning back. This industry, it never lets you go, darling.
It's wild, it's crazy. Feels like only yesterday I was trying to break in, you know, and now, yeah, I just can't seem to get out of it. Kind of eats you whole.
Doesn't it just?
Look, I've always been a fan of Duke Kane. A massive fan, in fact. The man is a legend.
That's a bold statement.
Duke doesn't just make movies. He creates worlds. And the way he pushes his actors, he is sculpting them into something bigger than themselves.
Donnie's influence is undeniable.
That is, wow, that is really well done. Okay, so earlier we saw her footage, but all the stuff being said to her was completely different. And they've completely changed the other half of the conversation. They've completely changed all the man's lines in this conversation, but her lines are the same, and it no longer looks like she's being super offended now.
But let's not confuse influence with ownership. Donnie is a brilliant producer.
I mean, it might in a minute, but...
I have earned my place in this industry through sacrifice and grit.
But it's his world. He doesn't settle for good enough.
It is not his world.
If anyone is deserving of greatness, it's someone who's gone through as much pain as he has.
Right.
I don't want to imply that you have to lose a child or something in order to be great. The loss of Tanya must have been immeasurably difficult for Duke.
Well, we certainly were never the same afterwards.
And for him to have carried on and given the world so many incredible pieces off the back of it.
It was her kid too, right? He keeps saying for Duke, not for the two of you.
As far as I'm concerned, that is an immense showing of strength and endurance.
And neglect.
Not sure I follow.
Oh, well, it's like I'm invisible in all of the films and the work and the loss. Oh, but Donnie rises above it all, untouched, always there. Yeah, we always look up at him because he's sitting on the highest mountain. He's always watching. Nothing escapes him.
That's gulp.
Not grief. Not loss. Not me. Because, God forbid, I should be the center of fucking attention. No. Fuck this shit.
Well, we triggered the knock at the door. That was the right file. He's not directly talking to her. It's both their interviews being edited, so it looks like they're talking to each other. I'm not sure, because their conversations went further beyond where the old ones ended. The VHS tape puzzle. Imagine those guys like, oh my god, we're gonna carry all these CRTs over here for this? Ugh. These old TVs or monitors, whatever those were. Okay. Alright, what do we got? We got 11 lock and Akazard. Alright, let's keep following the thing I was attempting. Imagination Unleashed. Wait, what? FVCWPR LSGDH. Okay, hang on a second. Let me pick these up. Alright, I'm gonna need, let's see. Akazard, Red Valley, Malbo's Rain, Machine Play, 11 Lock.
Captain Richard raided my stream with 165 viewers.
Yo, Captain Richard. It's been a while, my guy. Thank you so much. Appreciate the raid. Welcome to you and yours. Those of you meeting me for the first time, I'm Muck. I stream every single day. Haven't missed a day in 7 years. Mostly known for my Guild Wars 2 content. Currently, we're doing MUKTOBER, where we're playing a whole bunch of spooky or games that are supposed to be spooky for Halloween. If you don't like spooky games, this one's more of a psychological thing. It's just a dark story. But the puzzles are like Resident Evil. There's a bunch of weird stuff in this house that makes no sense. And we are currently trying to figure out this one right here. But thank you, Cap. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Okay, so we've got 5 VHS tapes. And we need to find one. They meet the requirements for one of these. Okay, so from the top. Akazard, Malbo's, 11 Lock, Red Valley Machine Play. Okay, it could be that one. Akazard. Wait. Hold on. 2, 3, 5, 4, 1. Why is it written in that order? Okay, whatever. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, and I'm gonna put it on my other monitor here. Okay. Have you not taken a vacation in 7 years? That is correct. Or, if I went on a vacation, I did like a stream from the hotel for a few minutes to keep the streak going. Yeah. So, like, basically, every day, during every 24-hour period for the last 7 years, we did a stream or 2 streams. So, yeah. Okay, so... DH2. Yeah, it's not something I recommend to streamers who are starting out, but at this point, it's something that's, you know, kind of just funny, and I could put it on the resume. It's always funny when it comes up in business meetings, though, because it blows people away. Alright, 2 is Akazard. 3 is Mabalbo's Rain. I heard a click there. And then 5 is 11 Lock. And then 4 is Red Valley. And then 1 is Machine Play. Okay, I don't think that did anything. Okay. Alright. Well, that's one code that didn't work. What else do we have? Second one, 11 Long Nose Machine Like Red Valley. Thank you so much. Shane Duke was around. Okay, so that one didn't work. There's that one, there's that one, there's that one, there's that. And then there's one that's down here in all caps, which is a bit harder to understand. So...